Hi, boys and girls. Today our story is called Duck for President. Kind of sounds silly, doesn't it? So, we're going to read this story. This story is by Doreen Cronin, and the illustrator is Betsy Lewin. We've seen some of her drawings before. Duck for President. It says, vote. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. He doesn't smell very good either. The animals have chores to do, too. Pigs, clean under the beds. Cows, weed the garden. Sheep, sweep the barn. Duck, take out the trash, mow the lawn, grind the coffee beans. At the end of each day, the pigs are covered in lint bunnies. The cows are covered in weeds. The sheep are covered in dust. And Duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and espresso beans. Duck did not like to do chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway? Thought Duck. What we need is an election. He made a sign and hung it up in the barn. It says, Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm. He looks a little surprised. Farmer Brown was furious. He ran to the barn and found the animals registering to vote. Voter registration. Voters must live on the farm, show valid ID, and then he had be at least this tall, but he crossed it out. Because look, who's not that tall? The mice got together and they protested the height requirement. That's why Duck crossed it off. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in a box. The vote was counted and the results were posted on the barn wall. Farmer Brown, 6. Duck, 20. Oh my, which one of those numbers is bigger? Yep, Duck won. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was stuck to the bottom of a pig. The new tally was Farmer Brown, 6, Duck, 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for governor. It says, vote for me. I'm a duck, not a politician. Duck left Farmer Farmer Brown in charge and hit the campaign trail. He visited town diners. He marched in parades. He went to the town meetings. He gave speeches that only the other ducks could understand. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the state. The vote was counted, and the results were printed in the paper. Now, she looks a little not happy. Should we read what it says? Duck wins by a nose. Ms. Governor, 299,999. Duck, 300,000 by one vote. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of a plate of pancakes. The new tally was Ms. Governor, 299,999. Duck, 300,002. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Uh-oh. Running a state is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. So he went from running the farm to running the state. Now he wants to be president and run the country. But he thought the other 2 were hard jobs. It says, a duck for a change. I like Duck. Duck, making us proud again. Duck left his staff in charge and hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late-night television. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the country. The vote was counted, and the results were announced on CNN. Decision America, Mr. President. 50,546,165. Duck, 50,546,170. Look at that. 70 is bigger than 65. Duck defeats president. That means he won. The president demanded a recount. The sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally was, look, only Duck's number got bigger. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, Secret Service agents, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Then he checked the help wanted ads. He's reading the newspaper. It says, duck needed. No experience necessary. Must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans. Who do you think needs one of those? Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is now covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee beans. And Duck is working on his autobiography. So it said, 77 years ago, the only thing we have to fear, ask not what your country, and he's got all those marked out. And then he says, running a farm is very hard work. The